Hey guys, Matt here, Rack Brewery. Going to do another homebrew review. This one comes from main brew guy Gary. This is his Jalapenos Cucumber Saison. And I've been holding on to this one for a little while too. Not intentionally, but just how it worked out. So I've been looking forward to trying this one as well. This is a 7.3% beer. And the IBU say 31.7. So he's got a little bit of a descriptor on this one. It says, this French Saison was made with 4 medium-sized jalapenos and sliced fresh cucumbers, both in the whirlpool and the secondary. So we'll get to see how much of that has transitioned in here. And I'm sure this has a little bit of age on it. I don't think Gary puts a can date on his beers. So Gary, you can probably put a comment in there how old this is. I would assume it's probably a good couple months or so by now. I'm going to use my Ass Clown Brewing pint glass. I haven't used this one in a while, so I figured, why not? Oh yeah, baby. Right up to the top on the can. That's how Gary likes to fill his cans. There's nothing wrong with that. Look at that carbonation too, man. That definitely stuck around. I won't be able to go any higher than that because that's all that I can fit in there with the foam. But that is wow, another crystal clear beer, just like the one I had from Wally yesterday. This is very, very clear. Try to get a close up here for you guys. I don't have a drool cam, so I got to do it this way. Look at that. So you can see the brewery right behind that. Isn't that awesome? The clarity. Look at that clarity. Well, this time we have a dark straw color. So it's a deep golden color on this. But yeah, you really cannot complain about the look on this beer. Crystal clear. Absolutely showman's quality. So if you were going to do a competition, Gary, this would 10 out of 10 on clarity. Carbonation looks decent too. It doesn't look like it's, it's a nice medium carbonation on that from looking at it. I've been kind of talking a bit here, trying to wait for the foam to die down a little bit so I can get a proper aroma on that. There we go. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Maybe because the foam's in the way, but I'm not getting a whole lot of on the aroma. Probably, I don't know that I'm picking up any of the jalapenos or the cucumber in the smell. I'll come back to that when this dies down a bit, but I'm going to go ahead and take a swig because I'm thirsty. Cheers. That's cool. It's like so a Saison typically, at least the Saisons that I've had or brewed, they all kind of have a bit of a florally, sort of a spicy touch to them. Depends on, which way you go, which you used to use too. It'll kind of accentuate that. I remember when Wally and I did it was like a strawberry blonde ale. We used different Saison yeast. It was interesting because the one I did had more of a fruit character from it, and his had more of a Saison spicy character to it. It really just depends on the yeast that you use and what you put into it. But maybe that's what Gary was going for with this when he added the jalapenos, to try to amp up the spiciness. Yeah, I'm not getting much of the spiciness or the heat, I guess you could say, from the jalapenos. So maybe that, I don't know if that's how it was originally, or maybe it's died down some. I can taste some of the jalapeno character in there though. And it does have that nice sort of floral taste with a little bit of the spiciness taste that you would expect out of a Saison. Let's see if I can go back in for the aroma now that the foam has died down a bit. Oh yeah, there we go. So I can definitely smell some of those jalapenos in there now. That aroma is coming through. Yep, and that's probably dominating over anything else. I don't really smell the cucumber, or actually even not even really picking up the Saison esters, like the fruity esters that you might get from a Saison, the floral bits from it. I'm not getting a whole lot of that. That's probably subdued, but I'm definitely, just from smelling this, there's jalapenos in it. Really, really interesting, because I think he said on the can that he used 4 of them, 4 medium-sized jalapenos. So I can definitely tell that they're in there from the scent, and I can taste the character from them, but I don't taste the heat from them. And maybe that was intentional. Maybe that portion of my taste hasn't come back yet. I don't know, or maybe it's died down some. But this is a fun beer. This is really neat. Yeah, very, very nice. And this is what, 7%, I believe you said? 7.3? Yeah, and it's starting to get up there in the ABV, and you can't tell that at all in there. No alcohol heat from it. So real smooth. But as this warms up, I'm noticing the little bit of the heat that you would probably get from the jalapenos in the back of the throat. It's mild though. It's not overpowering, which it's wonderful. It's sort of a nice highlight to this Saison style. Yeah, and as it warms up, if I was getting any cucumber before, I'm not now. Probably getting a little bit more of that jalapeno character from it. So definitely can tell that that's in here. And I'm assuming that this beer was probably, Gary, you can correct me. I know you've been doing this a lot lately, so maybe you didn't do it with every beer, but maybe you did the pressure ferment on this as well in the closed transfer. If you did, that would explain why the freshness of those additions hung around. So just another example of why you would want to do that, because I would assume that because he sent me this beer, it was right around the holidays. I think it was, I can't remember if I got his before Wally's or not, but it was like right before Christmas. So I've had it for over a month, and I'm sure he had it for a little bit before that. So this could very well be a 2 or 3 month old beer. And yeah, it's still coming together real nice. So nice job, Gary. Beautiful looking beer. Excellent Saison, and really different. It's neat to see some different twists that we can do as homebrewers on these various styles. So jalapeno cucumber, not typically something you'd probably find on the shelf. So this is a really unique one. Thank you, Gary. I look forward to trying the others that you've sent me, and we'll see you guys on the next review. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Take care.